What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Jeremy Wormy, and continuing this inevitable trend of Western localizations, Western ADR, Western translators, whatever have you for anime, we have another case of Westerners wanting to put their own stuff in anime. So, no, I'm not talking about this article per se. This is just an example. You know, you had, I didn't even do a video on this. Onami, I'm Your Sister for Crunchyroll, removing gender language. We did this one. Western Localizer brags about deliberately botching high dives English subtitles for My Life as Inuku Kai-san's Dog. I probably butchered that. Now, we got this one. I haven't seen this anime. I've heard it's actually pretty darn good. But in the second season for the ADR scriptwriter, don't toy with me, Miss Nagato. They put memes in it. They put memes in the localization of the sub. And yes, it's up there. So the examples we have is basically the premise is one of the characters is getting contacts. Okay? Simple enough. This is, well, here, we'll do this. This is suspicious translation in question appears in the second season, 7th episode. I figure that's how you'd Sky Senpai during the scene where, I'm going to butcher this, Nagatoro is teasing her senpai, Nato Hashioji's. Because I haven't watched this, I haven't heard the names very well, so give me a break. Decision to switch from wearing glasses to contacts. An adaptation of the same scene from chapter 73 of the manga and Nanashi's original work. Nagatoro taunts her senpai by asking, "Are you trying to change your image? Gonna give up the four eyes look and try going for a hot guy vibe?" See, contacts? No, it's just, wow, so you're gonna start wearing contacts, aren't you? No, I am not gonna give up the four-eye look and try going for a hot guy vibe. Are you trying to change your image? See, simple enough. You get this one. Likewise, in the English fans translation of the scene in the anime, Nagatoro asks, "Are you trying to stop being a four-eyed kid and become a hot guy?" See, simple enough. Well, what do we get? What do we get from Crunchyroll ADR? The people that try to change up the that are basically, hey, your job, do this, just copy this. What do we get? Are you trying to stop being a four-eyed dork and become a Giga Chad, a Giga Chad? Become Jack Murphy, Uber Giga Chad. Sorry about that. I had to do that Jack Murphy bit. But yes. So let me get this right. The manga translation does this. Fan translation just simply copies the manga translation. What do we get from Crunchyroll? The professionals, the people in the industry, they put memes in it. They put memes. The other two things did it perfectly, did it fine. Hey, wonderful. Here you got to put a meme in. Why? You had examples here. You had perfect examples right here. Why did you have to do this one? So, of course, Mel Grant, the person that did it, has to come out and say she loves the original work and things like that. There was really only one show I was willing to write this season, and I'm so relieved it worked out. Thrilled to say I'm back on as the English writer for #Nagatoro Season 2. So much love to at Bang Zoom and at Crunchyroll for letting me run wild with this show. Prepare yourselves. Fireheart. No, I don't want you to run wild. I want you, even though, again, I haven't watched the show. I've seen good things from it. But when it comes to the show, when it comes to anime, when it comes to Gundam, when it comes to insert popular anime here, when it comes to Tokyo Ghoul, for crying out loud, I have a Tokyo Ghoul thing. I don't like season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul, mind you. But when it comes to this stuff, I want you to get as close to humanly possible as the original. You had examples here of them doing it right. You had fans do it right, but you have to put in your own little meme speak. On February 20th, Twitter user at Political Wake, I'm probably getting that wrong, Colonel Otaku Gatekeeper. The problem when localizers insert meme culture into their translation is that they can end up making the work dated, which is egregious when it wasn't in the Japanese script. Agreed. Can you imagine watching Death Note and Miss Anime mentioned Rickrolling because it was a hot new meme of 2006? Yeah, it dates it. And I get it, okay? First off, I get it. You could argue, hey, Gaiga Chad can be around for a couple years. The Chad memes can be around for a couple years. Hey, they've been around for a while. It still dates it. It still turns it into a dated project. Plus, it isn't the original script. It's not from the original. There's a difference between, hey, I want to... We talked about this on actually a meme stream with, I just had it, Anime Man, I think is his name. I don't remember his first name. Go check out that episode. That was actually a really fun episode. Awesome opening as well. But we talked about this. When it comes to localization, when it comes to translations, there are a few words, few vocalizations, few sentences, things of that nature that when you translate to English make zero sense. Like they don't have comparables here. Like something could end up sounding like blue water M&M sky. Hyperbolic, I know, but that's an example. Like you don't have a proper translation. So your job there is to get as close to humanly possible. Maybe try to find something to make it work and make it do its job. Hell, we've been doing this for years. And now, well, not just now, I mean, for crying out loud, ReZero did it with a dub. But for some reason, people are like, well, you know what? I get it. Our job is to do this and make it as close to English as possible, to keep it as close to the original source as humanly possible. But instead, we're going to take it a completely different direction and insert whatever the heck we want to insert. Why? Why continue this? Why can't you just give us what we want? This tweet would soon be found by Grant, who responded to the said user by claiming, it used to be, these English writers are taking too many liberties, just stick to the translation. And now it's, oh no, the translators have betrayed us too. When I'm writing, my goal is to honor the spirit of the scene and make the dialogue pop. I'm a storyteller, not a robot. No, your job is to translate. Is to translate it, make it as close as possible. Do that. That's your job. Your job isn't to play around with the words and make it pop and make it all spicy and cool. No, your job is to translate, make it as close to humanly possible as the original. Some words you're going to have to play around with. That's a legitimate fact. You know, but hey, when you come over here, you had examples. You had these. Why couldn't you do that? Oh no, you wanted to make it all pop and go wild with your own stuff. However, I will concede that I think about this too. When I write, I want to make sure it's timeless and that a bit makes sense, even if a topical joke loses relevance. If in 5 years, the premise still makes sense, I've succeeded. If people have stopped to Google it, I failed. People will end up stop to Googling Gaiga Chad. Heck, people nowadays will probably stop to Google Gaiga Chad. Giga Chad, I know, but hey, for crying out loud, Jack Murphy. Let's use Jack Murphy real quick. Jack Murphy is a meme. Jack Murphy is a locale. Me saying the name Jack Murphy, chances are a lot of people that are watching this video won't know who Jack Murphy is. Won't know who Gaiga Chad is, or don't know what a Gaiga Chad is. They don't know what a Chad is. That's the problem with inserting a lot of the stuff into there. And in 5 years, in a year, in 2 years, let's do 2 years. In 2 years, Gaiga Chad could probably be gone. That's how internet culture and meme culture works. It comes and it goes. Maybe take that into acknowledgement. No, you want to do your own thing. So, for example, in this scene, you may not immediately understand their use of the term Chad in 2028, but because I've adjusted Sakura's setup to refer to him as that muscular head from the other day, you should have no problem following the rest. Thank you for attending my talk. No, that doesn't change anything. That doesn't help anything. That just furthers criticism at you. Why did you change it at all? We want it here. Fans do it better than you. That's the sad thing. Fan subs, fan works are always better than you. You came in and had to change it yourself. The manga did it right. Why can't you do what the manga did? Well, soon she had a Japanese user. Japanese users, when they come in to talk about anime, trust me, 9 times out of 10, they're going to bash the westernization. What do you think of the scriptwriter Taku Kishimoto's story? Westerners love to steal from us. I love the source material. When I write, I really rely on 2 things: the translation provided to me of the show and any translations of the manga I can find. I do my best to honor the story and make sure the dialogue is organic and feels human. I want our actors to succeed. Gonna give up the 4-eyed look and try going for a hot guy vibe. Are you trying to stop being a 4-eyed kid and become a hot guy? Are you trying to stop being a 4-eyed dork and become a giga chad? You had your translation. It was there. So no, you decided to throw that out and do your own thing. I want it to be as close to the source as humanly possible. Is that too hard to understand? Is that too hard for these ADR people to understand? I think if you take a direct translation and read it into English, the grammar and syntax alone cause issues that need solving. Yes, that's a valid point. But you had it already. You even specify, I take the manga. I take translated manga. I take the translations. The translated manga did it better than you. And yes, okay, certain grammar and syntaxes change based on dialogue. Certain words, certain phrases just don't have any meaning in English. So get as close as possible. But in this situation, we had an example that you say you had that you just threw out. Cause issues. Additionally, we say different things in different numbers of words. So cues are often underwritten and need to be filed out of or trimmed more. Yeah, again, agreed. But that's not in this situation. Again, you had an example. You had this by your own words. You had this page and you chose not to use it. Where are we? I think translations. Probably the most continuous thing we do, and this comes in frequently with comedy, is in order for a joke to land or a moment to have the same effect/impact that we probably present in the Japanese script, we do sometimes need to rework the dialogue from the ground up, but you didn't have to here. Like I've been pointing out over and over again, the manga, you said you had the manga. You said you had the translated manga. Translated manga did it just fine. Why couldn't you do that? Why? Fans do better jobs than you. Fans get as close to humanly possible and do a better job than you. Why can't you do that? Oh, because you have to insert your own thing. Yeah, then have to justify it by crying on Twitter. Why are you pointing out that we're crap at our jobs? For whoever needs to hear it, I'm not a translator. I'm an ADR scriptwriter. It is my actual job to finesse dialogue so that it sounds great using translations provided to me by my clients and as a foundation. If you don't understand the work I do, maybe don't come at me over it. Well, I mean, yeah, I understand the job you do. I understand your job is to make isn't to translate, but to make the dialogue works good. That's why when I point out fans do it better, manga did it better, translated manga did it better, fans do it better, you decided to change everything, maybe that should say that you're shit at your job. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let me get you guys' thoughts down in the comments below. Okay, do you think this Mel Grant person is good at their job when fans and the manga can do it better than her? I personally think she's just shit. But hey, let me get you guys' thoughts. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out with your friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.